Hello, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to you all. My name is Manuel, welcoming you back to YouTube Best. Today, we'll be reading you some important news updates. The coalition of the United Political Party, CUPP, has described President Muhammadu Buhari as a man unfit to rule a nation. We will be reading you this news and some couple of news updates after now. But if you have not clicked on the subscribe button, please do us a favor and click on that. Also remember to ring the notification bell so it will be easier for us to send you important news updates. Only important news update as soon as we make one. Thank you and enjoy the rest of the news. The news headline: CUPP attacks Buhari, says he is unfit to rule a nation. The coalition of the United Political Party, CUPP, have described President Muhammadu Buhari as a man unfit to rule a local government area. They further described him as a man unfit to rule a kindred union, not to say. The coalition further said that the nation with such a leader is doomed. This was contained in a statement in the National Publicity Secretary, CUPP, Ikenga Imo Ugochinyere, made available to the newsmen on Wednesday. He was responding to the decision of Buhari-led government to finally place a travel ban on some countries. The coalition said this as the federal government decided to place a travel ban on some countries on Wednesday after what seems like an unnecessary delay. Earlier calls by some Nigerians on government to place a ban on countries with high risk of the deadly disease, but from China fell on deaf ears. Following the record of 5 more persons with coronavirus, making the number of persons suffering from the disease 8 in Nigeria, the federal government on Wednesday placed a travel ban on 13 countries. In its response, therefore, the CUPP said, a nation with a man not fit to run the local government or kindred union is doomed. Now they have decided to place travel restriction after wasting time doing nothing. Now, the coronavirus infection have started spreading with 5 new cases just announced today, and another suspected new case in a village in Castena, the president's state, with a weak health infrastructure. He further said, nations like Ghana, South Africa, the United States of America, with strong health infrastructure, took proactive travel restriction measures, and our president refused to do anything, not even to visit the scene of the deadly explosion in Lagos, but hid inside Aso Rock only for his government to announce travel restriction after more people from United Kingdom and USA, Malaysia brought in more infections. The coalition also attacked the president for having not visited the site of the explosion that happened in Lagos on Sunday. He continued, Mr. President, continue doing as you wish because you have conquered all the institutions that could have kept you in check, including the Legislative House of Hallelujah, made up of Hallelujah boys. The coalition added that the president of a country have not visited to sympathize with the victims of the Ebule Edo explosion in Lagos last Sunday. In other news, the Senate has banned all form of public hearing and excursion of students to the Senate. It also announced the closure of its gallery to the public. The gallery is where journalists and other members of public convey to listen to the plenaries of the lawmakers. This was announced by the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawan, at the Thursday plenary after 1-hour closed session. The partial closure of its activity to members of the public was taken as part of effort to keep the COVID away from the National Assembly complex. According to Lawan, till further notice, all form of public hearing and excursion of students to the Senate have been suspended. Meanwhile, the political fight between the governor of Imo State and the governor of Rivers State is still hot, as the Imo State governor Hope Uzodinma have advised governor of Rivers State Nyesom Wike to be careful of his words that are capable of causing a crisis within the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and Nigeria as a whole. Governor Hope Uzodinma stated this while reacting to the state governor Wike over the crisis rocking the All Progressive Congress. The governor, in a statement released through his spokesperson, accused the Rivers State governor of arrogating power to himself. He noted that he is not apologetic about his statements that the People's Democratic Party (PDP) and people like Wike are instrumental to the attempt plot to remove the national chairman of the APC, Adams Oshomole. It is unfortunate that Governor Nyesom Wike pretends to have a court injunction on how to speak carelessly. The reason many erstwhile members of the People Democratic Party, including founding members, have abandoned the party, which is about to collapse on Wike's head. Rather than engaging in introspection on what went wrong with his political party, the governor thinks that trivializing serious issues of the national and international importance will bring accolade to his way. If Governor Nyesom Wike did not have hand in Oshomole's attempted removal, why then is the insult on Senator Uzodinma, whose only crime was that he brought Wike's mischievous tendencies to the fore for everyone to see? He called on Wike to stay clear the affair of Imo government, which is occupied with issues of moving the state forward. Governor Hope Uzodinma called on Nyesom Wike to have respect for the rule of law and stop denigrating the Supreme Court that adjudicated over Uzodinma's case by carelessly describing it as synonymous with fraud. That is it on our news today. What do you think? I think it is appalling and a disgraceful thing, even an insult to the countryman, that it is now that Nigeria is thinking about placing a travel ban on a country, when other countries that have high technologies, high infrastructures to checkmate this infection have placed travel ban long ago. Nigeria is just doing that now. Are they trying to play politics with virus? Do they think this is some sort of project to maneuver and tell lies about? Virus is not something you just play around because you don't see it. The government don't even care about the people. Since they are safe, that's all they think. They thought about it closing the border for series of weeks. They have thought about the amount of money they will lose. Now Lai Mohammed is coming to say rubbish and bullshit about the reason why the government didn't close the border. What else will you say when intelligent, intellectual countries like the United States of America, other intelligent countries have placed the ban long ago? Even countries like United Kingdom are even paying some businesses for closing or shutting down in a day. They pay about £100 to £200, £300, £500 based on the kind of business you are doing, just to make sure that this doesn't spread very wide. What's our government doing? They allow people troop in anyhow because of they are still doing business. They are still enjoying the business they are doing with the international body, forgetting the health of their countrymen, forgetting the safetyness of their countrymen. President Muhammadu Buhari is not just an unenlightened person. He's a nonchalant person. He's a careless president. Look at what happened to Lagos last week. He have not even gone to visit a person who call himself the president. A well-known state like Lagos have such incidents where 15 people lost their life and tens and more than 60 houses were burnt down. And a whole president of country have not even gone to console the people who lost their life and people who lost their property. And you say you are leading a country. You say you are ruling a country. And the CUPP is saying that the president is incompetent to rule a local government area. I think that's an overstatement, because this man called the president of Nigeria can't rule anything. Meanwhile, about the Senate suspending public hearing or shutting down the gallery, I think that is another stupid move by them, because if you protect yourself earlier before better, you wouldn't do this. You can't hide from it. You can't hide from the virus. If you think the people you are leading can get infected and you not, that is not true, because if you don't get infected directly, people you know will get it to you. That's the truth. You can't hide from it. Unless the Senate is going to lock themselves in closed doors till this is over. Because I believe that what touches one touches all. Whatever affects one Nigerian affects all. Meanwhile, the governor of Rivers State, Nyesom Wike, and the governor of Imo State, Hope Uzodinma, are busy clashing on unnecessary topics and unnecessary arguments. Is this the time for this? You guys are allowing these smart northerners to control your minds, to use you against yourselves. You don't even care the outcome or implication of what you are doing. because these two states are close to each other. Where is the unity in the southeast? What are we doing? Are we helping these guys fight against ourselves? How long is this going to continue? Anyway, this is my own view in this whole news. Drop your view in the comment section below. Remember to like, remember to share. Once again, this is Manuel signing out from YouTube Best. Enjoy the rest of your day.